Like there. There you go. No need to. Yeah. You're just instantly giving them the terror.
Hey, what's up everyone, Same Time Gaming here. Welcome back for the Division 2 build video. Well guys, when I'm actually playing, control points and stuff with 3 directives enabled, then you know that the build I'm about to show you is actually really good, and I'm really serious about it. Because yeah, it is a really good build. Now, if you haven't guessed it with all those gameplays, that what build it is, because we are getting a lot of bleeds on NPCs, right? If you haven't guessed it already, then I'm going to show you what build it is, and it's a pretty solid one. I've already made this build video many times before, like almost like 1.5 years ago, but that was different approaches. Now, if you have this question that why are you not going for this and why are you not using that, because I've already made them before. If you don't believe me, you can go check my playlist. You'll find them there. This is the only variant of this build I've never actually touched or made it like this. So this is the first time I'm doing it this way, and it works wonders. It works so good. The damage is insane. So let me just show you the build over here right now. As you can see, this is a build. It's an ongoing directive build, and I gotta tell you, this is super awesome build. You have to try to believe it, and you can see I have 1.5 million armor, and even with that, I'm actually hitting 800,000 crits on the body. I mean, not exactly 800,000. I'm like 794,000. But then I don't have maxed out stats like in terms of crit damage. If I had those, then I'm pretty certain that I will be hitting 800k on the body. Now, if you want, you can reduce the armor amount, and that will increase your crits, of course. I mean, the damage. But then you will easily be hitting 1 million on body as a crit, which is great. Now, for the specialization on this build, I went for the firewall. Reason being, it gives me striker shield, which increases my damage. Very helpful. Increases the damage like 10-12%, depends on the mod you have on the shield. Plus, it gives me burn duration, which is handy. It gives me the crazy armor kit. Whenever you have the firewall armor kit applied, it just regens your health, so you can face tank NPCs at that time. Also, if someone breaks your armor, will burn. Now, that only works in PvE, but it's good because if an NPC takes your armor out, that NPC will burn. It has saved me a lot of times, so it's a really good like talent to have. So that's that. Now, for the weapon of choice that I have is the PP19, which is the enhanced PP19. Now, reason being because it has a very high base damage and it hits like a truck. Like, it's very it hits hard. That's all I can say. It's really good. And I could have used the SIG MPX. I did try the SIG MPX. They're kind of similar. I wouldn't say similar in terms of damage, but the thing is, when I use the MPX, I can crit like over 728,000. And that's still a lot of damage, by the way. That's still a lot of damage. But I critted for like 850 RPM. So that's like quicker RPM, like 150 RPM better than the PP19. But the PP19 hits like I said, almost 800k. I like the more damage number. Plus, I like the way the PP19 looks and sounds as well. I'm kind of going like that. It's a personal choice. You can use any weapon you want. I also tried the apartment, but yeah, I wasn't really happy with how the mags actually switches, and it kind of distracts me, so I wouldn't recommend it. But always, whichever primary weapon you go for, remember, always use the Scorpio as a secondary, because Scorpio shotgun is what's going to help us give us those status effect, because we're going to use it as a status effect build up weapon. Once we get that status effect on the NPC applied, we're going to switch the weapon to our main weapon and then kill the target, so we can get the hollow point ammo of the ongoing directive. Now, you would say, why not just use this Scorpio all the time? First of all, not enough crits. Second, it's a shotgun, has less mag. So the lower your mag, the lower your hollow point ammo will be. The higher your mag, the higher your hollow point ammo will be. So if we have 53 here, the hollow point mag will be 53. So that's really good. But if I use the Scorpio and get the hollow point mag on that, I will only have 7 hollow point mag or 8 hollow point mag. So that is not good. If I can't kill anybody within 6 or 7 around, then I'd have no hollow point ammo, and then I am losing damage and I'm gonna die, something like that, Alright, now for the ongoing directive pieces, what do I have? I have the mask, holster, knee pads, and gloves. As you can see, only the mask and the glove has armor on it, a crit damage mod. As you can see on the gloves as well, armor, crit damage. For the holster, I have weapon damage, crit damage, and for the knee pads, I have weapon damage, crit damage. These are the 4 pieces of ongoing directive. Now, if you don't know what ongoing directive does, it's basically amplifies your damage, weapon damage, and gives you a hollow point ammo, which makes enemies bleed. That's the shorter version. But the longer version is your 2-piece gives you 15% status effect, which is good because the more status effect you have, the longer the duration of your status effect will be, which is bleed, burn, ensnare. So that's really good. Now for the 3-piece is 30% reload, which is always nice to have. Better reload, like quicker reload. Now 4-piece gives you the rule of engagement talent, where you would get hollow point ammo every time you kill a target with a status effect on it. That's why I said, keep the Scorpio as your secondary, because we're going to apply the Scorpio status effect on the target, and we'll use our primary weapon to kill it. So we are killing a status effect target, and that will give us the hollow point ammo, and that will make us have a 20% multiplicative damage. Whenever we shoot anybody, we get that bleed going, and that will amplify our damage. Now, once you get that hollow point ammo on you, there's nothing you need to do. Basically just point and shoot, because you have so much damage, you're always going to kill your target, and it will always going to refresh your ammo whenever you kill somebody. So no need to pick up anything. It's not gonna like you're gonna drop an ammo or something. This always automatically applies on your mag. You have unlimited ammo, you have unlimited multiplicative damage at that time. Just point and shoot. Okay, now for the chest piece, I'm using the Hunter Killer chest piece, which is a named golden gear chest piece. It gives us 10% more status effect, which is again good for having longer duration on your status effect. If you want, you can use a Gruppo, but I would stick with this Hunter Killer because it has perfect intimidate talent. Now that is 40% of multiplicative damage. That's insane. So in total, we have 60% of multiplicative damage. And trust me, when I say this, this is good. You want to have the Hunter Killer. If you don't have the Hunter Killer, I would say clear your hunters. Then you will be able to buy Hunter Killer from Cassie Mendoza. And this week, she's actually selling a Hunter Killer with status effect on it. So that's a good one as well. So if you don't have one, just get one, okay? You can only get it from Cassie. It's very important. I have crit chance, crit damage mod. And for the backpack, I'm going to go for Memento, because Memento, we all know what Memento does. Gives us the beautiful weapon damage, gives us that beautiful bonus armor, gives us the, the extra damage and regen, 3% regen basically. And that's going to be our survivability kind of thing. So we get the regen active, we'll regen from Memento, get the bonus armor, proc intimidate, kill the targets, just melt them easily. And that's how basically it works. I'm going to use the striker shield, not just to shield myself, but also basically to boost my damage. And I would play basically like that. Now, like I said, I do use 3 directives. One of them being scavenge skill. I really use scavenge skill a lot, especially when I'm using any type of shield, because whenever the NPC take down my shield, and trust me, they will take down your shield no matter how good your shield is. This is a 5 skill tier shield, by the way. Has 4 million health on it. Right now, it might show 6. No, okay, it's showing 5 skill tier shield. So as you can see, I have 4 million health on it, but they will still take it down. So whenever they take it down, the good thing is scavenge skill. All you need to do is pick up those green trophies that the enemies drop when you kill them, and boom, your shield is back instantly. No cooldown. It's just instantly back. So basically unlimited shield. Now that's pretty bad for the Hive though, because it has multiple charges, but at least you get the shield back unlimited amount of time. So which is a good thing. Now for the stats, if I show you, nothing impressive here. We have 47% crit chance and 135% crit damage. It's not that great, but what is increasing my damage is basically the multiplicative damages that I get from Intimidate and from the hollow point ammo. And that's how the build works. It's a really solid build. Try it out yourself and you'll know how good it is. I can't explain anymore. You have to try it yourself to know how good this build works. I tried with status effect instead of crits. It wasn't that effective. I had my friend with me using a Eclipse Protocol CC build, and it was not good because I was only critting for 500k. And with this build, even if my Intimidate is not active, I can still crit over 532,000, which is really good. And once I get the Intimidate active, boom, straight up 800k crit. I mean, it's not exactly 800k. Like I said, I don't have maxed out crit damage. If I had that, then I would hit 800k crit. And right now, my highest I have seen is 794,000. And that's crazy. And remember, always remember, I have 1.5 million armor. If I reduce that armor, I would get easily 1 million crits on the body. So if you're playing in a group, you don't have to play with 1.5 million armor. But just don't reduce the armor too much, because then Memento will not give you enough bonus armor. You see, that's why I feel the 1.5 million is a sweet spot, because you get good amount of bonus armor, you get good amount of regen, because the more armor you have, the more regen you have, and you do really good amount of damage as well, which is being 800k. So I would say just try it out. It's a very fun build to run. Let me know in the comment section if you have tried it before or not, or you were thinking about it, or whatever the case. I'd love to hear it. And that's pretty much it, the build. And that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, peace.